Oh, yeah, but retracting Russell. Maybe.
Well, so our house, we're going on them.
They
call fire department, well, it's in off.
Get all that office and you learn the retake.
I think first, get one that, I'm gonna bring it up, it's all taken.
Really, so they were $300 and I had this little strong game. Our daughter did red face and that. I got a cage. In the radar, here, you know, it's so it's down because I'll be there. They already know. Something in my past, I so I feel like what?
A little one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really.
Do you get it right? There's a really good picture. Oh, yeah. This is like this.
I bet it's something.
No, I thought this is chatter. Will you?
This one made a mistake of coming over.
Yeah. President.
Yeah.
Right over. It
Yeah.
comes up on Dean twice. Because it stayed right there by me.
Yeah.
I'll put my shoes on.
Someone will start to pull back from the plate. You can get it back.
I don't need to run back there.
Just.
There is that. Oh, gee, I used
All right, I'll make a motion to open the meeting. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call. Terry,
Present.
Dave,
Oh. I'm present.
Lynn's here, Bobby is absent. I'm here. Jefferson. Okay, approval of the agenda, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second
Approval of previous month minutes. And council report, oh, no, sorry. Approval of previous month minutes. I'll make a motion.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, council report. Um. Do we have it?
Oh,
That
part of the days,
Okay,
you need renewals.
okay, so, we need to make a motion to replace some flags that are getting torn out by the, telephone poles.
Yep.
And we don't need all of them replaced, right, Lenny, just part of them, or most of them?
All four.
Oh, wow, okay,
I don't think the poles turn, no, they're just ripped.
really?
Some of them don't even hit the poles.
Yeah,
We're breaking down and ripped. I'll start down at the bottom of the boat corner.
And we got them, made American ones too, this time, didn't we?
How bad are they?
On the back, on the back.
I mean, are they repaired? There's like 8 of them that are unrepairable.
Yeah, we probably don't think, but some of them, some of them are very rarely, you know.
Well, I mean, I can take a look at them and try to sell them.
I couldn't allow them to.
I mean, we could probably put some kind of webbing or something in foot rate to keep it from air. Maybe. Calling them. I was.
No.
Yeah, and it's just
A wind.
wind whipping it across. I mean, we can look at them, but I don't want to stop you from getting new ones, but I mean, I don't mind taking one.
Yeah, if you don't mind looking at them, some of them can be repaired.
That's true.
No,
Okay, so once they look down, maybe we.
But
can
then
just
total
take a look.
Andrew about 25 apiece.
I don't know.
I don't think there were that much.
Do we have an ordinance that has to be made in America?
No. We just,
If we ain't, we should have.
I know, I was,
Yeah.
I was, that's, good. So I mean, I don't mind taking a look at it, all right?
Okay,
We wanna make that note, when they come down, maybe we can sort through and figure out how many reactions we need and.
you got them down today, so,
Okay, I'll get with the plan.
okay. And then we'll make a motion if we need to buy new ones to replace, we will.
I already got through the I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
If you want, I'll get an emblem sales catalog, see what they cost from the lady.
Okay,
They're usually a pretty good price. They're good nylon flags.
yeah. Yeah, cause I was thinking today, like the ones that are getting caught on the poles, I wonder if we had longer. You know, any of that would make a difference or not.
What are they, Lanny, or are they 3x5?
I don't know, I thought we had a.
No.
Don't we have a pole on top and a pole on the bottom? They just run the sleeves?
No, that's not those.
It just says in full bragging.
Oh, they're not attached to the bottom?
No, those were like the holiday ones or something, Jeff.
Well, maybe we should flip them and put one, so they do attach it. That'll keep them dead. Just that,
Right,
so I don't know, I mean, there's ways we could go about it, but let's just take a look at them first and see how fast they are, but that's not fair, they're living around.
Mine are only 2 years old. This is only 7 years they've been up.
yeah,
Is it vinyl or is it poly? You know, so vinyl then we're poly. Either way, we can look at it, so.
Vinyl banner material.
Well, there's a reinforced panel and then there's just straight line, you know, polyethylene and the stuff, you know.
It's got a sign showing.
And
And there's some.
well, it may be, it may be beneficial to buy higher grade ones too. If they would,
not, they're
if they
gonna
would
be
want,
ripped up on full. We figure out a way to handle it without. Whipping around and getting ripped up, sure,
right,
but it's, you know, just money.
okay. The CD renewals, so we have 2 CDs that need renewed by, Friday.
We need to do that right away, cause they're talking about lowering it.
Yeah, they're dropping it, 0.25%. So, the first one, we had put in 100,000. And it's now, we've made $3,727.88 on that one. And the second one we put in was 75,000 and it's now 77,795.91. And then she said that we will have, another deposit by Friday of like $500 to $600 on those, so we've made about $6,000, a little over $6,000. On those 2 CDs, so.
Yeah,
What
So,
department?
Here's
How many
the,
months?
yeah, here's the new terms and the new rates. So 15 months is 3.3%. 3.31. 11 months is 3.5, or 8 months is 3.9. So we need to decide,
15 months, say that again,
3.31%.
then 11 months.
11 months is 3.5%. And 8 months
Can't be right, but.
well, they match other banks.
is 3.9. Yeah,
I just started 3 new ones last Friday. And I got 11 month ones for 3.95.
where was you at, Lenny?
First one. Could've got like a 7-month one was 4.1.
Yeah.
I had
Then that's what usually I do, I've done before was with the, old Indian Trust. Got their, what their rates are, and then usually they would match
I
that,
had 11 month, I got 3.95, whatever it was.
3.995. Yeah, so I mean. It's up to you if I can call around and see, but we need to make a
If we
decision
can get a better rate and they'll match it.
to do it, but they'll match it, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get it done before they lower it.
Right, so I'll call tomorrow and see, like Lenny said, I'll call First Financial. And I can also call Napoleon and see what theirs are right now. So I'll make a motion to renew those to, um,
I'll second.
I'd say the 11 month, huh?
You know, whatever, is it,
Least
yeah,
11
at
months.
least 11.
Yeah. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now we have new business, trick or treat. So thank goodness trick or treat this year is on a Friday. But it helps with all the parents getting their kids ready and not have to get them back to school the next day. So I'd like to make a motion that we do it from 6 to 8. And then we also need to pick judges. Mary, are you interested in doing judging again? If you want, you don't have to. I know, Brett said he's available this year. My nephew Aaron will still do it. I would say we'd probably just reach out to, the lady over here that's done it too, just a chat. So I mean, yeah, you're welcome to do it with us if you like, if you,
You haven't done that. You done with a sloppy head.
yeah, well, I mean, we can always use you.
Another thing is the costume contest, gift cards.
Oh,
Do
yes,
that again,
yeah, we'll do the same as last year.
500.
I'll make a motion to do that.
I'll second. Aye.
Aye. Okay. Heavy trash. So we're thinking October 20th through the 24th. That works for Laney and Paul, and that's Monday through Friday.
That's good.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Dearborn County Community Foundation match donations, they're doing the matching donations right now again. So whatever, if we want to donate something, then they will match what the same amount. The deadline is October 20, or October 1st. And it's, like first come, first serve as far as getting your match. Getting your donation matched. Once they run out of so much money, then they won't be able to match them. Gotta read this one.
Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to. Thanks,
Mhm.
Foundation will match contributions to your existing endowments dollar for dollar, then maximum $10,000 per donor. It's important to note that the program begins October 1st, and contributions will be matched on a first come first served basis, as long as the match funds are available. Endowment funds. Ours is Morrisville Parks and Rec Fund.
And we'll have that total in front of it. We did it last year, so we don't necessarily have to do it this year, huh?
Over for a long time. I know we started it.
Mhm. So I'm good with donating something and getting it matched, it's up to you two.
Were you gonna donate too?
It would be for the Mortal Parks and Rec.
No.
Mhm.
You don't really give the money, but.
No, they keep it. Yeah,
How much did we donate last year?
I think we did 500 last year. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
If that's what it was, let's do it again.
I don't have it in front of me, I'll do the same as last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Aye.
Alright. No, and we have a donation letter from Morsel Winter Walk, but since Bobby's not here, we can't really vote on that this tonight because I'm on the board. So we'll table it until next month.
Okay,
All in favor? Aye.
aye,
All right, 2026 budget meeting, public hearing, we would like to set for October 1st at 6 P.M. And then adoption hearing on October 15th at 6. I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in
it.
favor?
Aye,
Aye. Okay, we're gonna go report.
Approve August 2025 general sewer and payroll account APVs.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in favor?
it. Aye,
Approve August 2025 payroll funding utility reports.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in favor?
it. Aye,
Approve August 2025 certification of internal controls by the Morrisville Council.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in favor?
it. Aye,
Approve August 1st to August 31st, 2025 payroll time worksheets.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
Approve August 2025 payroll allowance docket.
I'll make a motion,
it. I'll second
Approve August
All in favor,
2025 wastewater utility adjustments.
I'll make a motion,
it. I'll second
all in favor?
it. Aye,
Town attorney report.
So Kathy Lowe's, your my understanding, has property adjacent to town property. There's been a discussion about obtaining a quitclaim deed of a portion of her property in consideration for a promise to maintain a culvert, is that right?
put the power in.
Put a culvert in. So my request would be if the board would approve. What we need to do is we need to engage with the surveyor to get a specific legal description so we can put that in the quitclaim deed. But based on, the tentative agreement, we could prepare, we memorialize that agreement in writing and then prepare the quitclaim deed to be signed by the homeowner as soon as we have that legal description.
Okay. And then did you say something else about fiscal? What did you tell me?
The fiscal plan is for the annexation. not-
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. So, yeah, do we have to, so they have to survey her whole property then, is that how that works?
We just need,
Like that area?
to figure out what the legal description is gonna be for that portion of
that
the
area.
property. That's gonna be parceled out.
Okay. Because when they've done a school survey, I wonder if they can go off that.
I mean, if they did a survey, they can use that, so who did the school survey? Steve did?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to move forward on that.
I'll second
All in favor?
it. Aye,
It was the already call, you have that letter. Or an email, sorry.
Oh, yeah. So when we first, had a meeting with SIG in Carnegie Hall, they asked that if we done, construction over there or anything that, big heavy trucks don't drive through their parking lot in the back.
Yeah.
Originally, the school said that we would have the strip that goes back to the school, but then after, as it was all said and done, Carnegie has all the concrete and we have the grass behind Carnegie.
Okay.
So, and we had told her that, maybe we could, have people access it from Adam Street on the other side by the ball field. So I have this email this week that says, when we met with SIG earlier this year, you agreed that no, large trucks would access the rear of the elementary school through Carnegie's parking lot. And to the best of my knowledge, they have not. We appreciate this. However, you also said the town would create its own access to the rear of the elementary school presumably from Adam Street. This has not happened, and we are aware that nearly every day there are vehicles crossing through what is now private property in order to access the elementary school. The longer this goes on, the more difficult it will be to stop it and control the number of people doing this. Can you please give me a time frame of when you plan to correct this? If either building has a large event, we don't have a problem if your parking spills over onto Carnegie's parking lot. And I hope you feel the same, but our purchase of the property turned it into private property, and we do not want people to continue to believe it's a public property that they can freely use. This could possibly create a liability for us. So then I told her I would bring it up at the board meeting on Wednesday. Shouldn't be a big deal to open the other side. But let me know as far as a time frame. I will get back to you. We will then decide who will take care of the road leading back there from Main Street. So the road that turns in beside Carnegie's parking, the Circle Drive, no one owns that. When they did the survey, there's the
Okay.
road from Main. No one owns it. Now, should have pulled that. When you come out of College Street, we own over to the parking lot,
And their property.
into their parking lot, yes. So, and then Kathy Lozier owns that little circle that goes back. So we had talked about possibly like taking that road over and maybe eventually getting it repaved and as long, and College Street also getting, cause it's paved part of the way, but not all the way to Carnegie. But if they're not wanting us to use that at all, then I don't think we maintain the road.
No,
So the
So,
roads broken down into 3 sections.
mhm,
If
yeah, I should have pulled it up, but, and to my opinion right now is, why don't we not do anything and wait and see if we sell the school? I would say, why don't we, get the locks changed for the front door? And then we can start issues on the front door.
Well, I mean,
Is there been a big trucks going to the back of the school?
No, and I told her too, like, there's been nobody from the town back there since August 16th. So that's not on the town.
and my thing is. You can't have paved over and shut down the road, and every car tries to turn in there. Well, no, we're not allowed to.
Right,
You know, what are we gonna do? You're not gonna stop people from driving back in there.
I mean, they won't fence it off,
They can't, they don't own them. Well, they gotta use our property, to get to their property, basically.
Guess they
Yeah.
gotta come after them.
That's what I said.
so, yeah,
They're kind of hard. We could close the off right there at College Street where they couldn't turn in.
right. I mean, if we're going to be jerks,
Because they want to do that, I'm supposed to say.
yeah,
I don't see a need to do anything right now. We could look at some potential options. If their issue is with third parties using their parking lot, they need to tell third parties not to use their parking
right,
lot. Whether we're developing this new access from Adams Street or Adams Road, or using the front door, I think we can be creative, but I don't think we need to do anything or invest more money into the project right now.
Yeah.
Just because of this email chain, and I'm happy to respond, or they're happy to respond to.
I can forward it to
Maybe
you.
negotiate.
Your RFPs are less than a month out, right? The RFPs are less than a month out.
Mhm. Yeah, so,
Yeah,
so. But it wouldn't be a bad idea for it to change the locks on the front door anyways, because we don't have a key to the front door.
Are you talking about the kids that are using this for basketball stuff or the, is that
I don't know what she's talking about, because we haven't, and that's what I told her in the email, like, we haven't used that since August 16th, since the crash show, except for our police officers go back there. Which that should be a good thing to them, that they're,
then I would put enough time. Cause if you're only 2 or 3 weeks out,
right,
the locks can be put on our books.
what do you think of it, Terry?
is the problem with people are driving to the back door instead of going in the front? And who's going back there, and there shouldn't be anybody in there.
Well, that's what I said, now, the only other problem is Friday night, we do have it rented out for the volleyball. Those people that, the Mennonites that do the.
Well, they said that they didn't care about us parking there, but they
Right,
just didn't want
they don't
traffic.
want people coming in that
They
way.
didn't want traffic through there.
Mhm.
So that's an event,
There shouldn't be traffic through
That's a
there.
good idea. That is an event.
it's a one-time thing.
Yeah,
What's that?
that's an
It's an
event.
event.
The guys
It's
play
okay with
volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay. I say we just wait and not do anything. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Town marshal report. Oh, wait a minute. Laney, street, local street.
I don't know, other than heavy trash and probably about salt this year. Salt and some love.
You seal? Didn't you seal?
Seal,
Didn't you seal the roads?
not yet,
The crack?
who's crack seal.
Well,
We're supposed to let me know when you're gonna come to the falls in, but I haven't heard from her all week.
Well, and then the other thing is the LMS leaks.
Yeah, we fixed another leak on the side of Broadway yesterday. Now I'm not so sure there ain't another leak just down in there, the bridge still wet. I'm my fingers crossed, hoping it'll be dry by tomorrow,
So that's two they fixed there in 2 weeks, right?
but, and this one over here, they called it located, so they're gonna fix it.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna start spraying on the ground and
Right. Okay. So I'll make a motion to get salt and sand.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, town marshal report.
hey, monthly report, for August. We assisted the sheriff's department twice, EMS or fire once. 3 title checks, crash, PD crash. A mental person case, suspicious vehicle. 2 welfare checks, a citizens assist, motorist assist. 8 traffic violations, 2 ordinance violations. And 135 business checks. We started, increased traffic control with, for school buses. In the mornings and the afternoons in August. Since school return. Town Marshall has been working on a grant process to secure new vehicles. With the assistance of SIRPC, for sales. The grant application is due September 24th. I also, not on our list here, but, I posted on the website about a county burn ban that, I received yesterday. Through a rain alert. And I think I was able to link the county's ordinance to that, so. If a person wanted to, get further information, they could see the actual document.
Is that open burn? Is it? Like I've got a barrel of it burning brush to it.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't look deep into it, but it's usually an open burn.
Yeah.
Usually if you're able to control it, it's in the container, but they won't look at it, be sure.
Well, we appreciate you, adding that stuff to the website.
Where do we do?
Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, so then, Deputy Marshal, Wisman, I think he needs to get a credit card of his own, like if he went to training a couple weeks ago. And, I think it would just be easier if he had his own card, not try to share the card with Brian.
All right,
I'm gonna make a motion,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Wastewater report. Nothing. Good,
What?
it's all good?
Yep.
Okay. Now we have open floor.
Hands up.
What you got, Paul?
Jeff? What are you laughing at? At the last town board meeting, you were talking about the gas station lot.
Yeah.
And your exact words were, what if somebody put self-storage in there? I take strong offense to that, Jeff. I have self-storage. Do you want to tear mine down? The board's here right now. Go ahead and make the motion. Huh? You said right there, I take strong offense to that. I told you I was sitting up there, and you said right there, and you said, what if somebody put self-storage in there? Well, go ahead. Tear them down, Jeff. You know, you got a problem with me, you just, we're here now, let's talk about it. Huh?
Oh, I don't know what you're even talking about.
You don't know, you didn't say, not the gas station lot, you said, what's somebody put self-storage in there?
Well, and probably that is because we've decided with planning and zoning and redevelopment that we don't want more storage units coming to
I
town.
heard that.
You're
I
welcome.
take strong offense to you bad about the self-storage, yeah.
You're welcome to add on to
I have
yours.
never bad mouth. I said, if you own the property, you want to add to it, add as many.
What if I sat here and said, what if somebody put a print shop in there, what would that be like? Would you take offense to that? Would you take offense to that, Jeff?
No.
Huh? You wouldn't take offense to it?
No.
You'd be okay with me bad mouthing.
I just want to know what your problem is. I really have no idea.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I understand that you.
You see that machine right there?
The thing against self-storage or you, I don't have
You.
any issues with you. And none
It's got
whatsoever.
We don't need more.
It got taped. You said, what if somebody put self-storage in there? I take offense to that. I'm in that business, Jeff. I don't appreciate that.
Well, if you felt offended, I apologize to you personally. I have nothing against self-storage.
I appreciate that.
Okay? But as far as you and I, I've never had any issue with you. I don't know what your problem is with me, and that's fine. But all I did was with that man is explain to him that the whole town came together and said, here's what we're going to do for the future. It wasn't just me, right? Everybody voted on it.
Right.
It wasn't just Jeff said, I hate self-storage. I never said that.
When you threw self-storage in there, Jeff, I was very offended by that. But I accept your apology.
Okay, Paul, I don't know what they tell you, that I'm gonna go on board or fire you. I've heard other things joked around. I've never said anything like that.
Okay,
I have no problem with you.
I appreciate that, Jeff.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Go on to me.
Okay, anybody else? Mary, you got anything?
Can we talk about the gas station lot then?
Yeah,
Jeff, you can say whatever you want.
I just wanna know where we are on moving the gas main.
so I have sent several emails this week. We did get it, the easement recorded. 2 weeks ago, I went with him to the courthouse. We met down at Jefferson's office.
Good.
Got it signed and notarized. I went with him to the courthouse, to every office that it had to go to. Cause I'm like, cause this is what happened. So he tells me that week that I'm like, I wanna get the copy of the signed, the recorded easement.
Mhm.
And he, all along, I've never gotten it. So I tell him, okay, I'm just gonna go to the courthouse and get it myself. Well, then lo and behold, they don't have it recorded. It was the wrong font size when they took it down there originally in like May.
Okay.
Or June.
Right.
So, then all of a sudden, it's not a recorded easement. Then he wanted to change, the wording to say, the easement will be 20 foot from the center or 10 foot on each side of the center line of where they moved the pipe to. And I'm like, no, we're not changing that. And like I was telling Lanny, like, that would mean if they moved it wherever they moved it, then the easement's gonna be, over top of it. They could put the pipe where they want, they could leave it there. And say the easement's, center 10 feet on each side of that.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, so then I told him we weren't changing any language. That we would do the original easement, so then we met down there, got it signed, notarized, went to the courthouse, got it recorded. So he was to pick it up on Thursday. And he was supposed to drop off a copy here Thursday, didn't get it, so I emailed him, where's the copy of the sign or the recorded easement? Still waiting, why don't you guys go ahead and call him to locate so you can get this done? And I said, reminded him that this started last year. And then in January, they said that they had to wait till the weather got better, blah, 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 they didn't want to cut people's gas off while they were moving it. And then, in May or June, I don't know what the email said, I think June, it was supposed to start in a few weeks. Here we are in October or in August, still nothing. So
Yeah.
It has gotten recorded.
You can't do another evaluation or crazy, right?
Right.
And now it's still given the property.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I emailed him again yesterday, Lanny wrote the email, I'm like, okay, Matt, like, what is going on? We need this, and I copied you guys in that one, Jefferson. So, and I told him, I said, I feel like you guys are putting us on the back burner, like you're trying to pull a fast one over on us, that's what I told him before we redone this easement, like.
Yeah, but then you're missing.
And I told him too that, I said, we're being nice enough to give you the easement, we could make you move it to the middle of the road. So,
Back in the day though, like they said, When the
Handshake.
software started to fold, they said, oh, back in those days, we did everything on a handshake. You're missing that gear when you take it off, you're missing that, you know.
Right,
There was never, like, why wouldn't you sell me your driveway or something, we got something, boom, it's done.
right.
They, that was done on a handshake. We didn't shake your, did they shake your hand? You know,
Yeah.
they didn't shake mine.
And to Jefferson, to update you, like originally, in 2017, we sold the lot, the town, I wasn't part of it. They sold the lot to a guy that was gonna put a duplex on there, and then they realized that the gas line was running through the lot. Yeah, and they told him, like, you have to pay to get it moved yourself,
Yeah.
and,
$15,000.
I think it's more than that.
He wasn't trying to change.
Yeah,
I don't want to say.
so then the town ended up buying the lot back from this gentleman because he couldn't put the duplex on there, he couldn't afford it. And then this, last year, Laney and I got a hold of the guy, the main guy, Laney called him,
I think there's somebody above him, so that, I'll call it.
yeah, so then they decided, oh yeah, there's nothing, they've done all their research and there's nothing saying that they have the right to have it on our lot. So then they're like, they met me and Lanny, and Paul, would you guys be okay with running across the back and down the side, giving us an easement for that, and we agreed to that, and that was last fall.
And they said they'd be there, what, in May or something, wasn't it, Lynn?
Yeah, soon as spring came, is when they first originally said they were gonna do it,
September meeting, so. I
yeah,
guess we're talking pretty far.
yeah, so. But. So I have been reaching out, trying to get information from them, but he had told me to, like, once they turn in the locates and they have so many days or whatever to do the locates, I said, why don't you go ahead and do the locates now, so when you're ready for March. But,
So let's go on to the next one. So while we're discussing it, that still has not changed as far as I'm aware of, as far as the zoning. As
No.
far as permitting.
right,
So how do we go about that?
well, we still, I mean, as far as residential,
Now,
or what do you mean?
I know that the plot is zoned residential, but as far as stopping storage and stopping any other type of development other than residential,
Right,
because we all voted for it now, how are we gonna implement it?
right, as long as it's residential, then nothing else can go there, right?
Inside of
Is
the
that
town
correct?
limits, that correct?
Right,
Or do we have to put some type of
Ordinance.
word?
I have to put an ordinance in effect for it. Even, I wonder if there's an IT code for it too.
do you know that, Jefferson?
Not my fan. I mean, so if you guys have a map of how things are zoned inside town limits?
Yep.
Okay.
So we have commercial areas and
This
then
was made
residential.
in 1985.
And like the storage units on the highway, they're adding on right now, we don't have a problem with people adding on to the ones that are already here. But there's-
Well, it's all area, if you want to put another one in your property.
There's 4 of them
They've been working there for a long time.
in the town of Marcel, like, we don't want new ones coming to town.
Which should benefit you.
It's not.
On the gas station lot, there is, Main Street.
It's not a great big lot.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's right there.
For us.
And while we're discussing it, we just talked about, size of houses today, correct?
Yes.
Planning.
Right.
So we'd like to take a look at reducing the square footage of a size of a, what we call it, small home.
Tiny home, yeah,
Really need to update that whole book.
So there's a couple of issues that we'd like to start moving along and actually having in. Because now we have a plan,
right,
but we need the ordinances to follow the plan.
yes. So there's actually 2 tiny homes already here in town. One is Kathy Leisure's, that's gonna do that,
Place.
easement for us. And then there's one, yeah, on East Street that just went in. And like the planning and zoning meeting we had today, we're not opposed at all to tiny homes if, like, we have to make sure there's like guidelines, like electric,
Okay,
Foundation, electrical inspection, water,
not just,
sewage tap,
not just pull in like.
separate utilities.
Okay.
You know, we're not running cables out one house into the other.
Yeah,
And I've asked this several times, but there is something that we have against people living in sheds,
We got something because of it, no.
right? I mean, but,
and we have
Well,
two
that's-
homes that we're pretty sure people are living in sheds.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if not, they're hanging out an awful lot. Which,
when was that passed?
Last year, I think.
but I recall that the word shed was not.
It was last year because it was brought up about people staying in the tent behind the church.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and then I believe there was Ken's,
we can pull it up for
but
you,
I'm not sure the word sheds or.
actual sheds,
Actual shed.
and we asked for that.
I thought it
We did
was.
ask Anthony
I
for
thought
it.
sheds was in there too.
I thought it was.
Is that what you
Make
got?
sure.
So already have it.
Um,
And it's just something I think we need to really start considering.
Right,
I thought we passed an ordinance for the tents, any type of mobile home, trailer,
RVs,
RVs, that type of.
yeah, so we can pull that up and,
Yeah, if you can pull that up and give it to me, and then you can see if that needs to be changed, or if we have like a separate. You know, tiny home or fixed home ordinance on minimum requirements.
right.
Yeah,
Cause at the town used to have, it, well. 75, is that right, Lane?
but we're almost talking like 650 or 600, so.
Yeah.
I think it was 636 or 630.
639, I think is the one that we approved, so. We don't have an issue because that's a sewer tap and sewer bill, you know? So, yeah,
But we need to make sure that it's clearly not a 600 square foot shed, where something drops in the backyard and says, okay, here we are.
yeah,
But then you get into your definition of if a shed has no toilet, or a shed does have a toilet, you gotta pick out where you're gonna go with it.
right,
Well,
A tiny house is kind of a shed,
I
right?
think we're gonna go with, a foundation, some kind of a fix to the ground. I would assume that would have to be one of the,
There's probably some kind of code with it.
well, I'm pretty sure that Dearborn came in approved,
They have to.
right? The poles are brand. So let's just start with that and then we'll build our way from there. But the size of the house, I don't think is the issue.
right,
That's what we wanted to draw. All the rest of it, water approval, electric approval, sewage tap. Battery,
We want the sewage tap.
we want, yeah,
They're
bathroom,
functional.
plumbing. And then we're talking about what, shingle home or what do they call it now? Cause I know they do the tin roofs, but it's not flat, right?
Most of them will do.
Do you have your email though? I have a blank copy of it.
Stay got one Andrew right there. Sure, somebody here about that.
another thing we need to add to the, building permits is phone numbers, and, their phones, so. Cause I have questions about the one that just went in,
Yeah, what?
we need to add the phone numbers to the, permit.
You wanna talk about it, I don't know, that's
Yeah,
the real.
And then my only other question to that is does each one require or an address? A postal address?
Lake County requires that for all residents.
Lakes would have to happen, yeah.
And that's why you see.
Do you see what I'm saying? So we have one land parcel, two homes on it, and there's a little bit of a gray area there about postal.
No, it's
Well, I
great.
was-
911 requires separate address for separate residents.
well, and so what brought the question up is, there's a lady in town that's asking about putting a tiny home on a basketball slab behind her house for her mother,
Okay.
Jeff, that's why you see.
and it would be
see
the same
lane,
deed, you know what I mean?
Like John's Lane, because there's more than one residence on that driveway.
Well,
If I told her like she would have,
Permits to the county for this?
see, so they get a permit here and then they take that to the county to get their permits.
Cause then they're gonna get taxed for multiple structures,
Right.
unless they're not.
Well, and I told her that her mom would have to tap into the sewer
Yeah.
and, but then
I was up there, county come inspect the poles, and I know
they did,
they did.
yeah,
Okay.
See, in Miley, you can't build a house behind a house.
really.
Like if I'm a twin, I can't put a house behind it. They want- One time.
But if you broke it apart, and made a separate parcel, would you go out?
I think the road frontage is okay, Jeff, I think.
So you had to have so much road frontage to make.
I never heard of their requirement, they said you can't put a house behind a house. But I mean, that's my, I mean, we don't have to live out there.
Right.
I'm just going downtown.
Well, and the bad thing is, so if they don't pay their sewer bill, we, put a lien on the property.
Okay.
So then it would be like
And
her
the whole
property,
parcel,
yeah,
Okay.
which,
I did something like.
yeah, because we have one property here that happens to. Has two places on.
There's a couple of issues that are going on, obviously, you can see that it's like before we go, putting
So we
this
need to,
into motion, we
find
wanna.
out how we should do it, really, yeah.
Just make Bishop's cut the parcel into.
Well, I bet they probably can if they have a mortgage on it. That's the thing, you know, yeah.
So it's, yeah, this is interesting. I'd like to have a chance to look into it and also maybe talk to the county attorney to see how this is being treated in unincorporated areas, and also, I do think there's a county component here that
Oh, sure.
doesn't sit right with,
Yeah.
with what I'm hearing. So give me a chance to talk to him and then go through and see how we can tweak it, make sure it makes sense.
Okay, but you're aware that there's only one in now, or possibly two. Is that right?
It's on its own parcel.
Yeah, they're on their own parcel, yeah, so that's good.
They're not on multiple,
Hmm.
but. Well,
How they do across the street, then? That,
That, well, I don't know how that happened.
that was two, what, it's on the same one,
Yeah, it's on the same one.
in parcel.
And then it makes it a nightmare for Andrea, honestly, with,
Lane,
the sewer lane.
Still working on them.
just another lane. That's all lanes are, I think.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay.
I do have one
Motion
thing,
to- Oh, go ahead.
thank you. The guy, one of the Mennonites that's gonna go down and bid, said we're bid on the Turner property outside of town. So he'll be bidding against Cliff Bischoff. He'll be strong, but if he would get that, he would wanna annex into the town. Did you ever ask her?
Yeah, we just did Tidwell, so what would happen is he has to petition us, send us a letter saying he wants to annex in. And that's how we get it started, yeah,
Nine.
yeah,
They want the county away from there.
yeah, I don't see that being a problem at all, because the property connected to it is town property, right? Yeah.
They'll share.
The big farmhouse right past where, two places down from Karen Salyers.
It's a hayfield in the front yard, you won't miss it.
He's got all the chickens out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's all grown up right now.
It's a beautiful place inside. I can't believe it's empty. Okay, everybody good? Make a motion to close.
I like it.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Get out of the
Yeah. Exactly. Was that, I just thought that.